Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video. I'm your host, Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we are in is Regulation H. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Holy smokes, welcome back. So we finally did it. So we finally got another team to rank number one. The last time we did it was twice in Regulation E, and this is a huge accomplishment for me because when you're getting a team to rank number one, you really have to pick a team and be really consistent with it and just grind it out, and you have to stick with that team. And being a content creator, and I like to use different teams to give people, different outlooks on different Pokemon that they can use that are viable, or build a team around maybe a niche Pokemon. It sometimes gets difficult to be consistent, right? So getting ranked number one with teams when you're always switching your teams can be really difficult, and a lot of content creators that make content around different teams can kind of understand it. That's why you rarely see Wolf Glick get to rank number one anymore, or even Cybertron, who uses a lot of different rental teams. You rarely see him get to rank number one, right? Unless he just has a really good team and he just uses it for like 2-3 videos, or you might see him have like a 3-hour video. It's because the team is really good and he just stuck with it, right? Because it just gets hard when you want to switch your teams. But using the same team over and over, like the content can get kind of stale. So that's why we switch our teams, right? And I just like to, the thing that makes Pokemon fun to me is pretty much team building. That's the favorite thing I love to do. I love to build different teams. I love to see, how I can make different mons work. And I kind of like to just transition away from a lot of mons. Otherwise, I would just be stuck using like Infernape and all the time, right? Since that's like my favorite Pokemon. But that's not the case here. So it was really cool that I actually got King Gambit to rank number one. King Gambit is actually my second favorite Pokemon after Infernape. It used to be Bisharp, but they gave Bisharp a evolution, and I just kind of like King Gambit a lot better than Bisharp. So King Gambit's number two, and I was finally able to get it to rank number one. This is actually the second time that I've got Dondozo to rank number one, which I think is really cool in my opinion, because a lot of people sleep on Dondozo. And this Dondozo set might have felt like the most dominant one I've ever used, especially for this format, because it just completely ignores Amoonguss, which is a lot of people's counter into Dondozo, with it just being bulky, hard to remove it with one hit, being able to put Dondozo to sleep if you're usually running something like Leftovers or something like Covert Cloak or Citrus Berry, or what else have I seen, like Life Orb and stuff like that. You just get put to sleep, right? Or if you run into a Clear Smog Amoonguss and you're running any other Tera besides Steel Tera, then they just hit you with the Clear Smog, and then your Dondozo just feels really bad, right? And so this one feels just like it can just ignore Amoonguss, which feels really good in my opinion. So with this being the second time I've got Dondozo to rank number one, I would say I'm like what they call like a Dozo Ductor, or a pioneer of Dondozo. I think that I'm one of the best Dondozo players there is, and that's just, I know that's a lot of people have had success with Dondozo, but I feel like when I use it, like it kind of just, I just know how to maximize the potential of it. And the idea of when you build Dondozo, you shouldn't have a Dondozo team that doesn't have answers into the things that can beat Dondozo. So with this team, if you think about the things that Dondozo is weak to with this set specifically, is Haze, right? The most common users of Haze are going to be Murkrow, Dragonite, and Primarina. Dragonite being the most common Haze user, then Primarina second, then Murkrow whenever it pops up. This Alolan Ninetales that's on this team beats them, right? Alolan Ninetales beats Dragonite. It beats Primarina, right? It beats Murkrow. It forces a lot of different Murkrow. It forces Murkrow to get rid of the snow with going for like Sunny Day, and you just Moonblast it with Terra Stellar, right? Then your Dondozo can just win the game from there. Same with Primarina. You hit it with Freeze Dry, and it's just hard for Primarina to deal with it, right? And also Maushold. Maushold was able to just one-shot all three of them with Population Bomb, right? Which clears the way for Dondozo, right? And if they have an Amoonguss, Dondozo just deals with the Amoonguss itself. So this team does really good into that. And other mons that are really hard to deal with Dondozo, Gordingo, if it has like a good Terror on it, or Sinister, which can be really annoying for Dondozo to remove, right? You got King Gambit to just help you remove all those, right? The unaware mons, you have like Clefable, you have Final Gambit Annihilate. Just remove Clefable from the field immediately, turn one, right? So this team just, it preys on a lot of the things that are good into Dondozo, and it's a huge reason why I was able to find a lot of success with this team. So this is a huge accomplishment for me. If you guys like this type of teams that are able to grind to rank number one, or able to, grind a ladder with, then I suggest using this team. There's a rental code up at the top right. as well as a Pokepass down in the description below. I'm currently like the #1 rank or #2 player right now after posting this video. So if you guys want to try to, usurp me, you can try to use this team to grind a ladder and see how high you can get before the end of Regulation H, because this team won't be available at once January 1st hits, because I'll be working on Regulation G teams at that point, right? But like I said, if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and leave a like for me, subscribe, because this won't be the last time I get to rank #1, and I'm going to continue to push out, really cool, consistent teams. And this team just happens to be one of my favorite ones that I've been able to hit rank #1 with. And it's really cool because, like I said, it's a combination of a lot of different strategies that I've been using through Regulation H. So it's really cool to see them all come together and to mesh into one team that was able to be like really strong and really hard to lose, right? So in this video, you'll pretty much see that I was not gonna be denied rank #1. I was very focused on getting it, and this is just showing you guys that if I can do it, that you can do it. I'm just a casual player that started playing in Sword and Shield. Hadn't played competitive Pokemon ever, and I hit rank 1 in Sword and Shield one time with Yveltal and Kyogre in the dual restricted format. And now I'm able to, still do it 3 times in Scarlet and Violet, with this being my 3rd time and 4th time overall. So, like I said, if you guys, want to follow me on these journeys when I do have a really good team and I hit rank #1, then go ahead and subscribe for me. But that's going to be it for a little intro for this team. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Watch each and every battle, because I really want you to see the inner workings of how this team actually works and how every single piece was like crucial to this team, right? Even the Blunder policy on Tatsugiri has some uses. So just pay attention to every video and let me know what you guys think at the end, especially with our final battle, because we had like an actual final boss for the final battle, which is really cool. That it was a team that literally had counters into everything I had, right? So it's really cool that I was able to beat that team, and I hope you guys stay tuned for that. But that's going to be it, and let's go ahead and get into these battles. See you out there. All right, we got Murkrow's son. I could leave Maushold because he's gonna bring Murkrow in the back, right? I actually think because of the way his team, he doesn't really. If he leaves Murkrow Garchomp though, I do think I need to cover for Murkrow Garchomp. And I'll go Maushold since it can outspeed and one-shot Charizard. I really want to lead Maushold here, because if he doesn't lead specifically Murkrow Garchomp, then it's good into everything else. Murkrow Garchomp is very threatening. Wow, this is not good. Alright, I need to go for this play here. setting up Charizard. Okay, but he targeted Dozo. Alright, Dozo's gonna take a lot of damage here. I'm getting moused myself. Wow, wait, what? Alright, but we get the KO on Marco. Alright, and this is what I was saying. They try to get rid of the sun, so he didn't set up Tailwind. But we're gonna have to play this game without Dozo. Should be Choice Specs Charizard, right? Protect here, sacrifice Dozo, bring in Maushold, switch back out into Tatsugiri. Yeah. Perfect, he's not Ghost Tera. Alright, so his Maushold is faster than Charizard, so we should definitely be faster with our Maushold. He should be targeting Ninetales here, so Tatsugiri may just go down. But if he targets my Maushold with Population Bomb, we'll be in a good spot. Because he may want to snipe off mines before his has a chance to, before I have a chance to move, right? So there's a chance that he targets my Maushold. If he does, then we are in the clear because we get weather control. If we don't lose a mind this turn. But they may not even have Charizard in their back. I mean, Torko. Oh. I didn't account for that. Dang. He can miss a Heat Wave though. He does miss. And he missed the Maushold. Let's go. And this is what can happen when you use Charizard. And Tatsugiri takes that like a champ. And it is Torko. Alright, to play this optimally, we protect. I can get rid of Charizard right now. Go Meteor it and protect, just in case Charizard's not Choice Specs. I assume it should be. Okay, nice. So we covered for Charizard having protect here. I could have Draco Meteored the Torko slot, but it's fine. Tatsugiri being 4 times resistant to all these attacks is just so good. It took a max health eruption in the sun and Fire Tera solar powered heat wave from Charizard. It's not choice specs though, but I had a feeling that it might not be. Nice, and we connect Pop Bomb. Nice. We need a little bit of luck here, but we got it. And we connect Draco Meter. And that just one hit KO's Torkoal. Wow. Tatsugiri's strong. Let's go. Yeah, we needed a heat wave miss to win that game, but I'll take the good fortune. Alright, we got the rank 2 player here. Looks like they're shooting for rank number 1. I think I'll go Maushold and Annihilape here. I don't see much to stop it outside of his Annihilape. And we can ignore his Annihilape with Maushold. Wonder if she's gonna bring I mean, the 2 scariest mons are Garchomp and Annihilape. Annihilape really the scariest. Everything else just falls to this team pretty easily. Maushold can one-shot 3 of his mons. And Annihilape can one-shot all of them with Final Gambit. This is beautiful. I can ask for a better lead. And if she doesn't react to this, then she's in a really bad spot. The huge KO here is Dondozo because, I mean, it's Dragonite because Dondozo beats the rest of his team. Or the rest of her team. Come on. Nice. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so Dozo should be able to clean up whatever she has in the back. If she has an Annihilape, I may just follow me here. Scarlet. Ninetales. think Galay would be like Steel Terra or Ghost Terra here. I want to pop bomb the Ninetales. And wave crash with Dondozo. Okay, that means you're not protecting Ninetales. Come on. Let's go. And that should be game. And that she can do here. And respect to my opponent, she's ranked number 2, but we are going for rank number 1. So in our journey, we have to beat everybody that's in front of us. Alright, so now we just switch out into Dondozo and wave crash. Battles cancel. Let's go. Alright, let's keep going. So it looks like we have, I would say a weak armor team. So I'm gonna go Annihilape, Maushold, Dondozo because it ignores all the boosts, and Tatsugiri. Dondozo's incredible into my opponent's team. The only thing that he can have to deal with it, that can deal with it, is Final Gambit Annihilape. But if he leaves it, Final Gambit Annihilape is not going to be good into my Maushold and Final Gambit Annihilape. If he leaves something like Armarouge and Didi, I think we win the game turn 1. If it's Indeedee Snorlax, we win the game turn 1. But you really shouldn't be bringing Belly Drum Snorlax into a Dondozo team, right? Alright, so I'm gonna Tera here. Follow me. I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna just try to take out Armarouge here. I think it's gonna be U-turn though. He's going for the nuke, so this is the correct play by me. But maybe I should let him KO. He's going for U-turn though. If he's going for Final Gambit, it should be U-turn here. Yeah. But we took my opponent's Tera turn 1, so... But we still got to deal with potentially Final Gambit and Annihilape in the back. And DD looks like it's not Psychic Seed. I think the play here is to go for Pop Bomb into DD. Hopefully it's not Rocky Helmet and Earthquake. This covers for Torko's attacking here. Yeah. It's not Rocky Helmet though. So we're going to do some chip to our Maushold. But it's fine because this reduces the damage of whatever Torko is going to go for. It's a single target Earthquake here. And if he Final Gambits my Dondozo, then Tatsugiri beats Torko. So here we're just gonna double just protect. He can Gambit here, but Torko does not beat Tatsugiri. I'm gonna protect here just to see what he locks into. Alright, this Gambit. So it's gonna be a 1v1 Tatsugiri versus Torko. Oh, he's just going for Heat Wave. That's not gonna kill Tatsugiri. Here we might as well double protect, try to stall out as much sun as we can. I think Torko might be choice specs. Otherwise, you click like Earth Power there or Weather Ball. Alright, so Dozo goes down. Job well done though. Nice, and we take that well. Alright, so we stall out another turn of the sun, just so no crits. Yeah, he's choice specs locked. Alright, sun should expire here. Nice, now we can click Muddy Water. Nice, we connect. And that's a 1-hit KO. Let's go. Alright, that was a spooky game, but our lead was huge. And Amaru's not going for like Endear being Focus Sash. Well, it's obviously going to be weakness policy since he has the U-turn Psychic Terror. But it not going for Endure was huge for us. And I called it in team preview that it's going to be the weak armor set. Nice. Let's keep going. Alright, so we have Hard Trick Room with Smurgle. How do I deal with Smurgle Porygon lead? I can taunt Smurgle. I'm gonna lead this because if he leads something like Rillaboom Porygon, he's gonna be in a really bad spot. I think I want to lead Dozo because of the Primarina. The Smurgle makes this a lot tougher, right? If it was just something like a Mungus or Electabuzz, those usually don't carry Focus Sash. I like this play. Let's just get rid of Rillaboom immediately. I probably could have final Gambit into. Oh yeah, he didn't protect. I mean, he didn't Tera Dondozo, so this is the correct play. Alright, so we know Gordingo's gonna protect here. Porygon's probably gonna Tera into fighting. So I'm gonna Tera Fire, Tera Blast, and Pop Bomb Porygon. I'm making a hard read here, but I expect Gordingo to protect. And for Porygon to Tera Blast with Fighting Tera. Yep. And you're not Teraing Gordingo, right? Because it was Tera first. So this is Porygon. Tera Fighting. Full Tera Ground. So I could have went for Cow-type Cleave here. Yep. We specifically called out this play, but I didn't predict Tera Fighting. I mean Tera Ground. Oh, it's gonna be close, but we should get the KO there. Let's go. That was a very hard read by us. And now Gholdengo's stuck out. I think I just want to Sucker Punch and Pop Bomb this slot. Alright, you got this turn right. Okay. Oh, but he didn't go after it. What? Shadow Ball did a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, this should put everything in Blizzard range from Ninetales. Even better if we just get a KO on Ursaluna. Oh, it's so close. I mean, the Maushold survives here because you went for like an Earth Power. Oh, you did. Maushold should survive. Oh! And your Life Orb. Let's go. Alright, so with Focus Sash, we guarantee survive 2 hits. And I'm gonna just follow me just in case you click Shadow Ball, but you should be clicking Make It Rain. I'm just gonna click this just in, he hasn't Tera yet. This is still single target Blizzard. Alright, come on. This is just in case he went for Shadow Ball. Alright, another one to KO. And he showed Shadow Ball, he showed Make It Rain, he showed Nasty Plot, and he showed Protect. So he doesn't have any priority. Blizzard should end the game here. Let's go. Whew. This one is by the skin of our teeth. Focus Sash. Let's keep going. So there's a Dragonite here. I think King Gambit Ninetales is good on lead here. Cause I can, if he just leads anything but Whimsicott. Whimsicott Ursaluna is what I'm most afraid of, right? Alright, we'll leave the mouse and 8 at home. But we could just win the game immediately if he leads anything but Whimsicott or Gordingo, right? Alright, so I feel kind of good about what I picked. I'm gonna try to remove Whimsicott here. Oh, you just gave me an attack boost. Can we get a freeze on the Gordingo? Alright, what are you tricking? Choice picks. So Ursaluna without Assault Vest is threatening a KO on King Gambit, right? What does last mon be? I think Ursaluna is the most threatening, so I'm just gonna go for the KO here. If I get it, I get it. I don't. We also have the chance to freeze. Key thing that we got rid of Whimsicott, so it didn't get the chance to set up Tailwind. And if he doesn't like Earth Power here, or agrees me switching out, he's in a really bad spot. Alright. If you click Hyper Voice here to try to remove Ninetales. He did. And King Gambit survives. Nice. Alright, so we're down to his last monster. If it's not Dragonite, I think this game's over. Alright, it is Dragonite. I really just need to remove Dondozo at this point. He can go for Haze, but I'm not switching yet. Because still Dondozo, even with Haze gone, just beats Dragonite. The common Dragonite loaded dice sets. And we survived Thunderbolt. And he went for Haze. Let's go. But we didn't switch. And King Gambit's faster, so we break the multi-scale on Dragonite with this play. Let's go. Now we can switch out King Gambit, so we have a Sucker Punch in the end game. He expected me to switch, but he's still covered by going for Thunderbolt. But King Gambit being bulky and the Dondozo being at -1, we survived that. And it's also pretty crucial that King Gambit outsped the Dondozo, since we're able to get a Kowtow Cleave off before, and we were able to break this multi-scale on Dragonite. We can't Tera here, so. And he went for E-Speed into the King Gambit. We're getting all the 2020 Pokevisions here. And that's just a one-hit KO. Let's go. Oh man, 2020 Pokevision is crazy. They call me the Pegasus out here. The Pegasus of Pokemon. Oh, that was huge. Whimsicott going for Moonblast and not setting up Tailwind, and him going for Hyper Voice. He continued to expect me to switch out Gambit, but we just left it in. It was huge for us. Alright, let's see how high we got. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go Annihilate, Ninetales, and Tatsugiri in the back. It's the Nils Dunlap team. We know how to beat it, we just gotta play right. So it's White Herb and Sneasler, Choice Scarf, and DD. I'm not even gonna risk it. If he doesn't protect Sneasler here, we'll be in a really good spot. I might have should have waited on my Tera, but I think I can blow the game wide open if he just doesn't protect here. Alright, he's not tearing Sneasler. So if he doesn't protect her, we may potentially get a double KO here. And he may feel the need to play aggressive since I have Annihilape on the field and it's threatening like setting up Dondozo. Or a bulk up, right? Nice. He doesn't protect Sneasler. Alright, we eat that. And it's Dire Claw. Perfect. These are usually white herb Sneasler, so this should just KO. It may KO Indeedee too. Nice. That's a huge way to start our game. Alright, so the only thing we're being threatened by now is Volcarona setting up. And high horsepower from Escadrille. What is T-Tar? Alright, I mean, Didi just goes down to Earthquake. You gotta tear a T-Tar here, which is fine. And if you switch in Escadrille, I really don't want to allow any free switch-ins. The only thing he can switch in here would be Corviknight. And now we just need to break the Sash on Escadrille. Because Ninetales beats the Tyranitar from here. And we win the Weather War by eliminating Indeedee here. Alright, we knew T-Tar was going to tear it there. Does it have low kick? It may have low kick. Oh, it's just knocked off. Alright, that's fine. Safety goggles, we didn't need it anymore anyway because we're still Tera, so we weren't taking chip damage. Alright, Tatsugiri outspeeds Tyranitar, so that's huge. And I would say Excadrill is the last one. Oh, it's Volcarona. And you Tera. And you Quiver Danced. This is game over. Because, I mean, we just KO Volcarona here. We outspeed your Tyranitar. And Ninetales, now you're weak to Ninetales in the back. Dondozo just completely destroyed this Nils Dunlap team. But we played it, so to be fair, we played this team twice. And I beat it once and lost to it once, right? So we have, you know, it wasn't the same player, of course, but it was the same exact team. And so I kind of have an understanding of how to beat this team. And I don't want to reveal that, just in case they don't know that Ninetales, that Annihilape was Choice Scarf. I don't want to reveal it right now, so. Let me just go for the most accurate moves here. Tyranitar is so bulky. Alright, but with Focus Sash, there's nothing that he can do to KO us here, even with crits. And that's game. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, perfect. I love facing these teams because we know exactly how to beat them. Yeah, we have a clear line against the hard trick room teams. Alright, Hatterene and DD. There's no Tera on Hatterene, so as long as there's KO and DD here, nice, and no Maushold KOs Hatterene. And then it should be Torkoal Ursaluna in the back. Let's go. All right, and these teams, like I said, they usually have Torkoal, Ursaluna in the back. He could have Armor Rouge, right? But I think we still have enough offense. Torkoal and Ursaluna just loses here. Yep, Torkoal. So I mean Ursaluna. Sylveon, even better. Double protect here. There's no downside to double protect because he can't set up Trick Room. And in Sylveon's, we scout out a Tera here, and we also scout protects. Sylveon's gonna go for the Tera. Tera Fairy. Alright, I could just switch out Maushold and just Earthquake. Alright, so even if I think we're good either way. I'm gonna still Tera here just so he can't clear Smogus. And he cancels. Let's go. And he revealed his Clear Smog tech, which he didn't want to have to do. So that just gives us the win. Let's get it. Rank number 1. Let's get it. Alright, so we have Dragonite, Ursaluna, Gholdengo, Duckcore with Sneasler, and Centeroar, and Among Us. If I had to guess, the Dragonite's gonna have Haze, right? I think Maushold Annihilate plus Tatsugiri Dondozo just wins me the game here. If he leaves Sneasler with Ghost Terror, the Maushold. And if he leaves something like Dragonite Ursaluna, we're going to be in a really good spot turn 1. Like Dragonite Ursaluna, he leads that. That should secure us the game. Dragonite and Incineroar secure us the game. Perfect. This is the exact lead that we wanted. I think it's more important that we KO Dragonite here. Nice. And he didn't Tera. Let's go. Alright. Let's go, Maushold. Let's go. So I think it's really hard for him to come back for this, and if he has Amoonguss in the back, then still Dondozo beats that. But Dragonite was the real key for his team. That was a huge turn one. Gordingo, Amoonguss, Sneasler. Okay. I think this is a double protector to get around Fake Out. Perfect. So that was just the scout. All right, and we still Tera here just to get around any get around any direct claws. And you can only Tera one. Depending on who he Teras, that's who we need to go after. If Gordingo Teras, then we always beat it with Maushold, right? But I just want to take the direct claw probability out of the game. And I wonder if he's choice best Gordingo, because would you just lock in and make it rain there? Alright, let's go. Alright, there's his Tera. Let's see. Alright, it's on Gordingo. Tera Water. Okay. So now we just focus down Sneasler. And Maushold cleans up this game. Oh, he close combat at the Maushold slot though. Oh, he's Choice Scarf for Dingo. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just max speed timid. If he's Choice Scarf though, he's in a really bad spot. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, yeah, he's just max speed timid. Alright. Oh, we just click Earthquake again. Alright, we survive. Nice, no crit. Okay. He does get a special defense drop, but the game should end now. Let's go. Alright, rank number 1, let's get it. Rank number 1, let's get it. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so we are ranked number 2. We need one more. Alright, one final Dragonite team to get through. Alright, we're gonna treat this just like the Nils Dunlap team. Because I think he's gonna lead in DD Sleazer with Dragonite, Gordingo in the back. I don't think you bring Ninetales to this. I don't think you bring Garchomp. We'll see. I'm gonna go for it. We're just hoping that he doesn't switch in Dragonite here. Alright, perfect. No Dragonite switching. Just want to go ahead and get the player, the numbers count up. Ooh, it's a trick. Is it Choice Scarf? Gotta be Choice Scarf. Okay. Alright, so Gordingo's down, so no Flying Tera for it. We did waste our Tera on Retreat right now. Interesting trick run. Okay, if you had Dragonite, you bring it out there. So I don't think he really has anything to take advantage of Trick Run. I would guess it's Sneasler in the back. You left your Dragonite? Yeah, because you would switch it in here instead of just taking Earthquakes. Because you know I'm locked. Alright, the big reveal is here. That was so huge that we was able to KO Gordingo, because I'm pretty sure it's Flying Tera with Choice Scarf. Oh my god, it did so much damage. Is it Garchomp? Sneasler. But you're gonna outspeed us because you have, he set up Trick Room and you have, it's probably Flying Tera though, right? But if you're not, I think we just win the game here. Show me anything but Flying Tera, because we just need to chip you down. Dark, okay, perfect. Because that just goes down to a Moonblast from Ninetales. Freeze. That's actually the worst thing that could have happened. Alright, but we still got this. Alright, so my Tatsugiri should underspeed here. Actually, I don't want to bring out Ninetales yet until I remove his Ninetales. This is the last turn of Trick Room. It is. So I want to go for Icy Wind because close combat into this slot. Alright, and he's at -1, so he can't, he has to go for a Dire Claw here, right? He's at -1 defense. Alright, so we win this game right now. We KO. The Sneasler. Alright, let's get it. Oh, he went for throat chop though. Nice. And we KO Sneasel. Let's go. Alright, it should be a freeze dry and a Tatsugiri here. But with our Ninetales having more health, we should be able to win this. And he can't freeze our Ninetales, so it can't. That's not a win con for him. And he went for Blizzard. Alright, Royal Veil wears off, and now we just click Moonblast here. Plus Icy Wind. Special attack drop would be nice, and we just get the KO. Let's go. Even though we got froze, we're still able to get that win. Let's go. Rank number 1. We got this. Let's go. Let's go. Show it to me. All right, one more. Let's get it. All right. Alright, so we have everything that this is the final challenge for our team. All right, we're gonna go all in. He has Primarina and Dragonite, but that's not gonna stop me from wanting to bring these. Alright, I can work with this lead. Alright, so he's gonna close combat into Maushold. We're gonna make the 2020 Pokevision here. Show me an attack into Maushold. That was a good play. probably should have went for taunt there. Acrobatics, man. Alright, we don't get a status effect. We can still win this game if he doesn't have the right mons in the back. Rouge, okay. Front ring. Yeah, just click Earthquake here. Oh, wait. You just weakened your defense. Wait. He has the wrong sets. And this KO's Armor Rouge. Let's go. He has the wrong sets. He didn't have weak armor. I mean, he didn't have haze. He didn't have haze. Earthquake, okay, we move first. Is this KO? Oh my God, I do not know how we won that game, but we just can't be denied. There's no way we won that game after that bad turn. But we finally beat the teams, all the mons that have been the bane of this team since I've been using it. The Sneasler, the Rocky Helmet and Didi, the Primarina with Haze, Dragonite with Haze, Armor Rouge just being weak armor policy. Like, he had a full team full of things that have gave this team trouble throughout our run. And I believe that we just beat this team. That was our final challenge for us to get ranked #1. Let's go! We did it! We did it! We did it! And we overcame the hardest team to get it. That was the final challenge. And we literally won. We were not denied. God is so good. Literally prayed on it this morning, and I just felt like today was the day that we was going to get ranked 1 with this team. And we've had a lot of trials and tribulations. We've hit rank #3 twice and ended up losing a couple games and fell back down. But we finally did it. We hit rank #1 again. This is the 4th time that I've been able to do it. The 3rd time in Scarlet and Violet. I did it 1 time in Sword and Shield early on. And we were finally able to do it. It's just, oh my God, this is such an accomplishment for me. This is the 2nd time I've got a Dondozo team to rank #1. So I think that I'm a pretty good Dondozo player if I do say so myself. But now we did it with King Gambit, which is my 2nd favorite Pokemon after Infernape, which is my favorite Pokemon. So we did it with 2 of my favorite mons, and we were able to get both of them to rank #1. So now they go into, you know, onto my shelf is mons that I was Pokemon I was able to hit rank #1 with. But I am so proud of this accomplishment. Doing it with Alolan Ninetales, did not expect it to hit it with that. Annihilape has always been one of my favorite mons of Gen 9, and we were able to finally get it to rank #1, as well as Maushold. I didn't really like Maushold in Regulation A, but as time has went on, I've begun to like it and like it a lot more. And we were able to do it. We literally hit rank #1. So if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and leave a like for me. You gotta subscribe for me. Like, I'm continuing to grow this content, and we are chasing rank number one. It's not as easy to hit since I do change my team so often, and I just stuck with this team for a long time. As you see, we played a lot of different games with it in order to hit rank number one. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta stick with a team, and you gotta learn it in and out, and you just gotta play it as much as you can, right? And that's how we were able to, hit rank number one. But like I said, it does get really hard when you switch your teams, and I switch my teams a lot because I like to make different teams for content and give people, different versatility with the amount of teams that they can play with, as well as them being competitive and using like different mons that you won't really see a lot of people try to use and make them competitive, right? So when we do that, it does make it harder to get rank number one. And I got so close with Hisuian and Electro, we got to rank number 6, and we just couldn't get any higher than that. But now we were able to hit rank number 1 with this team, and I'm very proud of that. But let's go ahead and pull up the rental code and give the Poke Paste, and we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, subscribe if you like people that grind to rank number 1, if that's your type of content, that try to get to it, because we do try every month. So we were able to get it for this month. But we also, it's the first time I hit rank number 1 in Regulation H. I've been very close a couple times. But if this is your type of content, go ahead and subscribe from me. Turn on those post notifications, and let's go ahead and pull up this rental code. All right, so here's the team that did it. So this is the next team that's going up on my shelf. It's going to be the 3rd team that we did for regulation. Well, not regulation, but for Scarlet and Violet. I hit rank number 1 twice in regulation E. One time with a Dondozo and Infernape team, which Infernape is my favorite mon. And it also featured things like Grass, Ogerpon, Dragonite, Chien-Pao, and of course Tatsugiri, right? And the second time I hit rank number 1 was with a really impressive team that I put together myself, which is my own type of archetype, where you have Icy Wind plus Trick Room, which was Iron Bundle, Fergaraf, Choice Band, Hisuian Arcanine, Urshifu, Dark, Landorus Eye, when Landorus Eye was like really popular in Regulation E, with a substitute Poison Tera set, and Iron Hands with the Assault Vest, and this was before Incineroar was in the game, so Iron Hands was like one of the premier. Iron Hands and Rillaboom were like the premier fake out users, right? And we were able to hit rank number 1, but now we were able to do it with King Gambit and Dondozo and Ninetales. King Gambit is my 2nd favorite Pokemon overall. It used to be Bisharp before Gen 9, but when Gen 9 came, they gave Bisharp an evolution, and I just like King Gambit even better than Bisharp, right? But it was always Infernape, and now it's King Gambit. So we're able to, get this Pokemon to rank number 1. And we did it with, Maushold and friends of Annihilape. Choice Scarf for Annihilate with Final Gambit and Maushold with Population Bomb. I cannot understate how powerful this duo is and how consistent it is at like beating like really a lot of different archetypes. And like I said, this team only really struggled with like Murkrow, Tailwind, and Haze. And we were able to, figure out a lot of different strategies to utilize Ninetales in order to beat those teams, right? Even the Tailwind Whimsicots, the Steel Tera Dingos, like we just have like a lot of answers into this team, and this team was really fun. And I was happy. I am truly happy that I was able to hit rank number 1 with it. It's truly an accomplishment for me. And like I said, if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe for me, because I'm trying to grow the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers, and I want to continue to push this content out and let other people know that even if you're not someone that's that's always at all the regionals or winning regionals, that you can still have accomplishments at home by hitting rank number 1 in the world. And if I can do it, then any of you guys can do it as well. It's not easy to do, but it does take a lot of patience. It does take a lot of grinding, and it does take a lot of consistency, right? You have to stick with one team. It's very rare that people who switch their teams often are able to get it, because they switch their teams for like content, or just they like to play with a variety of teams, and it makes it harder for them to be able to stay consistent and know their lines into everything. But I played with this team so much that I knew my line into every single team that I went against, and you can see that in this video. Like every single team we played, I had a consistent line on how I wanted to beat that team in team preview before the match even started. And with me having as much experience with this team as I did, is why I was able to win this team. And this team also came together because throughout Regulation H, like we used Focus Sash, Ninetales, we used Maushold plus Choice Scarf for Annihilate, we used Assault Vest King Gambit, we also used Dondozo, right? And all of the pieces were on different teams, and they kind of came together because I know how to use all these pieces to make one solid team, and we were able to hit rank number 1 with it. Like I said, this team was so fun, and it offered a lot of things. And if you guys are wondering where's your fire, water, grass core, right? Dondozo is a water type. King Gambit has fire Tera, and Annihilape has grass Tera, right? There's your fire, water, grass core. Then of course you have Tatsugiri, King Gambit, and Ninetales, which gives you the fairy steel dragon core, right? So we had, you know, pretty much pieces. We got ghost types. We have everything, right? So this team just came together to be a really fun and exciting team, and I'm just happy that we're able to, you know, hit rank number 1 with it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, I would appreciate if you guys leave a comment letting me know what you think about the run, and do you want to give this team a try, because there's a rental code up at the top right, as well as a Pokepaste down in the description below for people who like to play on Showdown. But that's gonna be it. Congrats again, you know, to this team for being able to hit rank number 1, and I'm happy I get to place another one up on the shelf. We have Regulation G right around the corner, so of course I'm gonna be grinding for rank number 1 at the beginning of the seasons for those. And even though I didn't hit it at the beginning of the season with this, we're on December 9th that I'm hitting rank number 1. It's still halfway through the season, so it's still pretty good, right? So that's really impressive in my opinion. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys like this content, like I said, subscribe, turn those post notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, more videos soon. Deuces.